this episode of The Excursion, I'll be fishing, diving, exploring, and dining in Destin, Florida, the heart of the Emerald Coast. And if I succeed, I'll enjoy a scrumptious dockside feast here at Jack Akuda's right on the water. But if I fail, it's the crew that gets my exquisite culinary treat. Let's get started. Sugar white beaches and emerald green water. It's the embodiment of paradise in Northwest Florida that keeps people coming back for more. And there's more than just natural beauty alone. Destin is known as the world's luckiest fishing village, and for good reason. Seaside adventures are numerous, creative, and something new and unique is always an option. Home base for this excursion is the one and only Emerald Grand, located in the heart of Harbor Walk Village, a perfect spot for a family vacation, a romantic getaway, or even a home base for an excursion adventure. From one-bedroom suites to a multi-level 3-bedroom condominium with sunset views, the Emerald Grand is the heart of the Harbor Walk Village and a short walk from most everywhere we need to be. So let's get started. When you see water like this, it's simply human nature to want to jump right in. And when visibility is premium, like it often is, you will want to explore the depths. But here's the catch. I want to dive deep, but I'm not a certified diver. That's when I met Chalice of Destin Snorkel, who introduced the crew and me to the sport of snuba. Destin Snorkel, right here in the heart of Harbor Walk. Tell me about the great things you can do here.
Oh my gosh, you can do so much with Destin Snorkel. We're actually the biggest snorkeling company here in Destin, so we offer snorkel trips, so we offer shelling trips, and we also offer sunset and dolphin cruises.
All right, snuba. I love the name, obviously a mix of snorkel and scuba.
Yes.
I'm not certified. I've been snorkeling many times, but I can go kind of deep.
You can go all the way down to 20 feet, and you don't have to be certified. All you have to do is know how to swim, and we'll teach you the rest of it.
Okay, I can swim. Now tell me about how it works. There's a tube. I was looking at your website.
Well, there's a raft that's going to hang out on the surface, and there's tanks of compressed air that hang out in that. 20-foot long hoses that come down to a real diving regulator that I'm going to be wearing. You'll be wearing the same kind. You'll have a harness with that on it, and then a weight belt, so you'll have all the diving equipment that you need, and then we'll stay with you the whole time, making sure you're safe and showing you all the cool stuff.
Okay, and this show is all about challenges. You have a challenge in mind. It's not just go deep.
No.
There's something else to it.
I do. We are going to do underwater bingo.
Okay.
Okay. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to find different fish down there. As you find them, you'll mark them off with a grease pencil, and then whoever finds bingo first in the shortest amount of time is going to win.
So when you say whoever finds, so I got to pick a crew member, I guess.
You do.
So Wes is currently busy. Craig, you want to go underwater?
You want to go snuba?
Let's do this.
All right, me versus Craig in the bingo challenge, but Chalice, you're going to help me along the way.
I'm going to help you out just a little bit.
Okay, excursion time, underwater bingo, that's a first.
Going down, David.
You're going down, Craig. Talking trash, I got to beat him. I got to beat him. Go, Craig. No. After a few seconds underwater, your brain starts adapting to this new way of breathing. Just like a diver, you equalize the ear pressure every few feet you dive. And with all of the aquatic activity going on, you sort of forget any concern you may have had prior. Breathing just occurs naturally, and you can focus on exploration. But this is the excursion, and a challenge was in full swing. My bingo board was getting checked off quickly, but I wasn't finding the right fish yet to complete a winning bingo combination. Craig, however, teamed with the multi-talented Maggie, were finding fish equally as fast. Flounder, blowfish, blue crab, and maybe the coolest of all, this friendly stone crab. Chalice and Maggie let us know what we could and couldn't touch, and always stayed on top of safety, checking in on us with hand signals. Craig and I both found a bingo combination, but the snooba cliff-hanging question was, who got it first?
Well, I think we definitely found more fish than they did.
Okay.
But unfortunately, I think they found theirs in the right order just a little faster than you. Your time was 6 minutes and 40 seconds, and theirs was 5 minutes and 14. They got lucky.
Yeah, they did.
They just got lucky. They found that blue crab right off the bat, and that's what we were struggling to find.
And I found that jellyfish before Craig even knew what he was doing. He couldn't even breathe yet, and I'm finding things already.
Slightly puzzled by this defeat to Craig Bingo Whitley, I couldn't let the game eclipse the wonder of this experience. The Destin Snorkel team next set us up with some kayaks. We just grabbed them from the white sand, slid them into the sea, and explored the surface. It's clear, it's about 20 feet and I can see the bottom. Stone crab.
All right, Snuba was a huge success. Saw everything under the water, got in the kayak, saw everything above the water. There's tons of dolphin out there. Let's go see if we can find them.
Oh, baby dolphin!
Yes, a baby dolphin was out today, proudly coming up for air just like Mom, and is possibly the cutest thing on earth. Yes, that was the cherry on top for this Destin Snorkel Excursion kickoff. We'll just have to deal with the bingo debacle later.
A vacation you can count on. Destin, Fort Walton Beach, Okaloosa Island. Visit emeraldcoastfl.com.
After a perfect day on the water and in the water with Destin Snorkel, at least it was perfect for Craig because of his impeccable bingo skills, it's time to learn a little about the history of this town. And no better place to start than at a joint that's run by a family with the name Destin. Dewey is your dad.
Yes.
You are a Destin. This town is called Destin. It goes back to 1835.
Yep.
Tell me about the beginnings.
Leonard Destin, he was a fisherman from New London, Connecticut. He was a whaler. So during the off season, when they weren't whaling, they would take their big boats and they would go down the East Coast and they would go down to Key West. So he left New London, Connecticut in September of 1835. His father and brother were on another boat. They left in 2 boats. They hit a hurricane off the coast of Cape Canaveral. His father and brother were lost at sea, and he made it. And then he continued sailing up here, and we'd like to think he stopped here because he knew it was the best fishing and the best place to call home.
And fish
Yep.
comes with luck, right?
Yes.
Good fishing comes with a little luck.
Exactly.
Hence the name, the luckiest fishing village.
Yep, so he must have known he was in a good spot.
It's got to be fun to be carrying on this tradition.
Yeah.
I know the commercial industry changed, 20-something years ago, and you all had to get creative, hence Dewey Destin's.
My father was a commercial fisherman. He followed after all the other men in the family. And then in 2001, we opened this restaurant, and it's all family owned and operated.
Now we are here because we've heard how good the food is,
Oh yeah.
along with the views.
Yes.
What do you have here?
Okay, so we're most known for our fried shrimp. That's our most popular item. They're our local shrimp from right out there in the Gulf. And then I'll probably give y'all some stuffed shrimp, some royal reds that are good. I'll just give you a little bit of everything.
When it comes to just the atmosphere here, it's really a home feel, an old feel.
Yeah, I think it's just an old Florida fish house. It's a dive. We don't change anything. We've still got the picnic tables. You still go up to the window and order your food. We holler your name and bring it out, and I think that's what people like about it.
Yeah.
We're not fancy, we're just good food.
There is not one open table. Even sitting here, people are wanting this table. So we'll give it back to you pretty soon. But
Sounds
first,
good.
we're gonna chow down. So we dined like a true Destin local, eating right on the water, enjoying a delectable and massive seafood feast. We even got a chance to check out the nearby Destin History and Fishing Museum to learn all about the world's luckiest fishing village and the families that started it all. From the legendary Destin fishing rodeos to a wall of fame showcasing the variety of game fish that are caught year-round off these Destin shores. So after spending the evening exploring the stores and restaurants along Destin's popular Harbor Walk Village, we slept well and woke up bright and early only needing to walk a few steps from the Emerald Grand to the charter boat Phoenix, the next step of this Destin excursion. And lucky for us, it was day one of amberjack season, a fish known for deep, epic battles.
80% of the amberjack that get caught in the Gulf is a Gulf-wide hole. 80% of them were caught off the panhandle. Amberjack is a very important fish to us.
Captain Scott Robson took to the wheel, and his first mate Justin Brantley got the reels prepared. Also joining me in the crew was local marine biologist Alex Fogg, who shared a little knowledge of the local fishery.
You have clear water. So many fish here, you know? This got to be a great place for you and all the different species of fish. Talk about
Yeah, this is a pretty unique location here in Okaloosa County. We have access to very deep water pretty close to shore. In addition to the really clear water, we have a whole bunch of artificial reefs, and these artificial reefs allow us to go out and fish for a whole diversity of different species.
The water started calm, but the deeper we went, the higher the swells grew. In just a few moments before Captain Scott was going to call off the hunt for the day, he and Justin decided to give one more spot a go. And away we went.
Woo! There, we found a spot.
This is an all-out fight because that fish is trying to get to the bottom to break you off. You're trying to get him away from the bottom so we can put him in the boat. So you got to win that fight.
Oh, goodness. Can't let him get down, right?
If you ever just sit there and let the fish constantly pull, drag, and you're not doing nothing, the line's stretching, he's getting deeper, he's going to make it to the bottom.
And I lose the challenge.
Right.
I can't let him bow it too low, right? Got some fight. Fishing for my reward. Oh, I see it. There we go. Amberjack.
That's what they look like.
Woo! What do we got, Justin?
20 or 32 and a half.
32.
So he's just a couple inches shy.
Oh! And they get bigger, folks. Beautiful amberjack. But he's going back for
We're gonna try to get a bigger
another day. All right.
A vacation you can count on. Destin, Fort Walton Beach, Okaloosa Island. Visit emeraldcoastfl.com.
There you go.
Love that, yes.
The lock it up again.
Oh no, he got off.
He got to the bottom.
Oh, he got to the bottom, and you warned me.
It's okay. We'll get him on a different rod.
All right. When you get one on, you can't take a break. Because as soon as you take that break, they're going to pull you down.
And that's why it's unlike any kind of fight that you'll find. You can marlin fish, tuna fish, they're all big fish and they all fight hard, but unlike any of them else, amberjack, it's a race to get to the bottom.
I was told about these fish.
That's why they call them reef donkeys.
Woo! Oh! I think he's bigger.
He's an inch short.
An inch short. All right, all right. Getting bigger. Okay, head first, buddy.
So I notched 2 monster amberjacks that put up one heck of a fight. However, these weren't even big enough to keep. These jacks get much larger and much stronger, as my new buddy Alex soon found out, landing our first keeper.
He's good. Woo! All right, way to go, buddy.
And yes, the big amberjack spread the word about our bait, and I started to challenge the big dogs as well.
That's a big fish.
Yeah. I don't have it in the harness yet. Oh my gosh!
With Alex and me catching at the same time.
Hey, I'll swap places with you.
There you go.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes!
Whatever. Nice job, man.
That might be a tie, man. I don't know. Justin.
37.
Yes, sir. 37. We tied.
He beats my tape.
It's not a competition. We work together. So what do we got here?
Fish, isn't it? Greater amberjack.
Greater amberjack.
Cereola dumerili. It's a scientific name.
I'm gonna stick with amberjack.
That works. A lot easier to say.
I like that though.
Yeah.
He's smarter than me. My left forearm is going to be huge at the end of this day.
There you go.
Our fish are dancing. Thanks for coming out to help. I couldn't have done this with... You can't take a break because they can dive on you any second. That's why this is a fun fish. Yeah. Ho! Woo!
That's a big one too.
Another good one. This is not acting.
A good one there, buddy.
Yes, sir. That is what happens when you go fishing aboard the charter boat Phoenix in Destin, Florida, the world's luckiest fishing village. That wasn't luck, that was all skill. I am glad you came.
Me too.
Because I kept catching ones that were almost large enough, and then the reels start going crazy. I needed some help, and I wasn't about to ask the crew.
Yeah, I was getting jealous. I was sitting kind of in the back there waiting for my turn, and then the captain told me to get out there and give you a hand. So
Boom, and I needed it. Well done, man.
Dinner.
That's why they call them reef donkeys. They don't quit. They got plenty of fight. I think you guys broke their spirits. Did pretty good.
That's what we're here for. All right, so we got another challenge ahead. I saw you sharpening those knives a little earlier. Have you ever taught someone to fillet before?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so you have confidence I can do this. It's kind of a final challenge here before.
Man, as long as you don't cut your finger off, I think we'll be all right.
Oh, that's bad. You guys have to let me eat the fish if I cut my finger off.
Have you ever cleaned fish like this before?
Not anywhere near this size. I've cleaned small, redfish, trout.
First things first, you start your carving cuts. To do this right, you want to carve the outline of the fish, and that's going to set the bar for the rest of your cut. So you don't want to just dive in head first with a blade full of meat, because you want to start that outline, pull up, and then run it down the bones, because that's how you're going to get the most out of it. Cut yourself a little finger hole right there, something you can grab onto. I like to actually just rip it off of there.
There you go. Here we go. That was a lot to remember, folks.
Run it through the top of his head. Just like that.
You did it with such ease, but I think I'm...
Hey, that looks good to me.
Okay.
Hold that piece down and just snatch with your left hand. It's hard, man. There you go.
Got it.
That's actually a good looking fillet.
Not bad.
That might
Could
look better
be better
than mine. What are you doing?
I don't know
Where'd you
about
come
that.
from, man?
Yeah. All right, challenge complete. On to Jackacudas. We're eating amberjack. Is it gonna be me? Is it gonna be you? We'll see.
A vacation you can count on. Destin, Fort Walton Beach, Okaloosa Island. Visit emeraldcoastfl.com.
Diving Destin's beautiful clear water, finding underwater treasures within, fishing the deep blue sea for some powerful dinner mates, and properly preparing a few amberjack cuts for this hopeful excursion reward.
As for Craig and his bingo skills, this is mine.
And no better reward than Harbor Walk's own Jackacudas, located right at the foot of our home base, the Emerald Grand.
This is Jackacudas.
Yes.
This is the reward. I've been working hard. I've had my ups and downs through this excursion, but you have a great location. You have a great atmosphere. Number 3 to make a restaurant perfect, the food.
We stake our name on the fact that we're using all local Gulf caught seafood. So all the fish that we get is caught right here in the Gulf of Mexico, and not only do we say that, but we can prove it. We participate in a program called Fish Tracks. So, and when the boats catch it out there, the captains tag the fish, they bring it in, we purchase it, and we can tell you when it comes to your table exactly who caught it and where they caught it in the Gulf of Mexico.
That's awesome. Well, I went out today, caught my own food, had a little help from the captains and this marine biologist named Alex. He was great.
Yeah.
He helped me catch some, but we brought your chef, and this isn't just any chef. This is Chef Tommy.
This is Chef Tommy LeMasters. He is now the 2-time winner of Best Chef in Destin.
Chef Tommy in the kitchen. There's my amberjack.
How pretty is that, man?
Woo!
Oh my gosh.
Nice cuts, huh?
So what we'll do is we're gonna start off with some of our house-made blackening seasoning. We'll take our herbs and spices. We'll coat those both sides, coast to coast. Really packing this flavor.
I told you I caught this, right?
Oh, that fish looked pretty good filleted, man. I don't know if you filleted it or not.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. You know, I filleted half of one of the 4 fish, so I think these are the ones that I filleted. Oh, it's cooking quick, too.
Yep, it's cooking real quick. So while we're working that, we're gonna work these bacon pimento cheese grits, man. Y'all are gonna love it.
Oh, that's insane. Bacon, pimento cheese with grits. That's a perfect recipe right there.
Yes, sir. All right, so then we'll go back to it. So right there at the crust point.
Oh, look at that.
See how it's perfect?
Yes, sir.
You want to get you a flip in here, boss?
Yes.
Flip some of your trophy cans?
Okay, yep. Here we go.
Oh, man.
I went on the side.
That's okay.
Looks perfect, though.
Boom. Hey, man, that's perfectly cooked right there. So now what we're going to do is really going to build this flavor up. We're going to start with butter. I love butter's my favorite. We're going to put a nice little nub in there. So we're going to go in with our garlic and our thyme. So what we're going to do is we're going to flip the pan back.
Yeah.
And we're just going to start basting this beautifully seasoned butter on top. You smell it, my man?
Yes, I do. I think I can eat 4 of these.
So from here, we put all the flavor into it. Now we're going to brighten it up. Put some lemon juice in there.
And now the pan angry.
Now we're going to make it.
Oh, lime. I was going to drink that.
Oh, you can have a little bit of that.
A little warm right now, I guess. Oh. See, if I ever did that, the house would be gone.
I think I've caught my house on fire a couple times trying it. Woo! My lady tells me to keep it at work.
That is beautiful. Smoking.
Man, they're gooey too. They're gonna stick to your ribs right there.
That's fine for a day.
So from there, we're gonna go ahead and plate up our blackened fish, which you helped me out with, boss. And then from there, we're just gonna top it off, try to go crazy, and do a little smoked tomato jam. So we smoke these tomatoes in-house, and then we cook them down with a little bit of shallots and garlic, rosemary out of our garden, and then finish with a little bit of brown sugar for some sweetness. Crawfish fritters.
Oh, sweet.
So, little Cajun to this,
Crawfish fritters.
Yes, sir.
All right.
And then here's your fried amberjack, my man. We batter it light so it's nice and flaky and doesn't take away from much of the fish flavor.
So you can do amberjack many ways.
Oh, yeah.
Blackened, fried.
I love amberjack. It's one of my favorite fish. So versatile.
That's why I caught it for you.
Awesome. We char grilled your amberjack.
Oh, yeah.
Then we're going to finish that off with a little bit of our garlic herb beurre blanc.
Tommy, you are awesome.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
This might be one of the best meals I've ever seen in my life, and I haven't even tried it. Chef Tommy right here, folks. Amberjacks, many different ways. You're the man. I'm going to my table.
Man, I hope you appreciate it.
Woo! Do not spill. Jackacuda time, baby.
What was your time on the challenge again?
6 minutes. Bingo.
My time was 5 minutes.
Y'all really gonna do it? I caught you the fish. Fine, Chef Tommy. Look at the beach.
Hey, let him have it.
Time to eat, brother.